Welcome to Sporty News London Special. Coming up, we meet two Olympic medalists, Britain's ginger ninja Greg Rutherford and the Frenchman Mahidine Mahizi. American medal hope Allyson Felix faces a Jamaican onslaught. CHRISTOPHE LEMAITRE is keen to let loose, and HARDEE, the musical decathlete. Meet Greg Rutherford, Team GB's new Olympic long jump gold medalist. You might think a self-styled ginger ninja spends his spare time jumping between buildings and hurling nunchucks. Not this one.
To be honest, I don't get a lot of time to do much else bar train, sleep, eat, and get ready for the next training session. I'm lucky enough to have two wonderful dogs called Murphy and Dexter, two chocolate labs, and to be honest, I spend a lot of time walking those guys and just sort of immersing myself in my own thoughts.
And no self-respecting ninja is complete without a Shaolin master with nerves of steel. So it's a pity his dad is the exact opposite.
He is more nervous than anybody I have ever seen in my life. He gets much more nervous than I do, and I'm worried one day he's going to keel over with a heart attack the way he goes. They did everything for me, and it's great that I can reward them with a gold medal, and luckily Dad's still alive.
Well, ninja or not, it's safe to say the future's bright. The future's orange.
I'm Greg Rutherford, you're watching TREY Sports.
Mahidine Mahizi lived up to his nickname, the White Kenyan, when he picked up a silver medal in the 3,000-metre steeplechase, an event known as the Kenyan race. To give himself a fighting chance, the Frenchman decided to follow a sparser regime as his competitors do, living in great discomfort and focused only on training.
It's worth training hard as to experience exceptional and magic moments. To find myself alongside African athletes at the finish line was extraordinary. Looking back, I've realized how magic it was. When I watch it, I get goosebumps.
He certainly gave the French fans a thrill. From now on, Mahidine will be a keen spectator, hoping that his teammates can do as well as he has.
I've bumped into a number of French athletes and I've encouraged them. They came to congratulate me and I said, guys, I've done it, now it's your turn. I told them to go for it, to never have regrets and to have fun.
CHRISTOPHE LEMAITRE is eager to let loose. The French sprinter watched the 100 metres on TV in the Olympic Village, and he can't wait for his turn in the stadium. His appointment is with the 200 metres, his favourite event. Faced with the Jamaicans U.S.A. Bolt and Johan Blake, he's certainly not the favourite, but Lemaitre isn't scared, and the numerous French medals won so far have inspired him.
When you see a big favourite like Teddy Rayner come in and win under such huge pressure,
à rester concentré et à pas perdre de vue son objectif, et il a réussi. Les gens qu'on pensait pas qu'il gagnait, enfin qu'on pensait pas qu'il allait faire champion.
And when you see Florent Manodou, who we didn't think could become a swimming champion, managed to do it anyway.
Sur le coup, il allait le faire, et c'est ça qui m'a vraiment motivé.
That's the beauty of the championship. Everyone's got a chance. And when I see that, I want to get involved.
Je voulais vraiment y être, et je suis enfin au village, et maintenant j'ai qu'une envie, c'est de...
I want to do the same thing.
Anything is possible at the Olympic Games, so come on, CHRISTOPHE, show us what you're made of. Jamaica 2, USA 0. The Jamaicans have dominated the sprints just as they did 4 years ago in Beijing. Both 100-metre races have gone in their favour. Gold for Shelly-Ann Fraser and U.S.A. Bolt, silver for Johan Blake and bronze for Veronica Campbell, leaving the two remaining spots for poor Americans Carmelita Jeter and Justin Gatlin. Up next is the 200 metres, and with the relays following shortly after, the rivalry between USA and Jamaica is sure to be explosive.
I think we have fun with it, and you know, of course, with the relays, that's always an added motivation, but I think everyone, when it comes to the individual events, is very focused on that. So it didn't matter, you know, who it was who beat you. You want a rematch and you want to get out there and prove yourself. And so, of course, you know, there is a lot of talk about that and, you know, it being a wake-up call and things like that. But I think people were just more focused on what went wrong in their own individual performance and wanting to do better.
Being the favourite to win the 200 metres, Felix might be the USA's only hope of disrupting Jamaica's gold rush in the sprints at the Games. Dayron Robles is the reigning 110-meter hurdle Olympic champion and current world record holder. The Cuban, who hopes to defend his title at London 2012, jumps hurdles as if to the beat of a drum. So where does this natural rhythm come from?
I grew up with music. Both my dad and my grandfather were musicians, and they played different instruments.
Tocaron instrumentos de música e incluso pertenecieron a algunas bandas de música en Cuba. Yo no fui músico, bueno, pero creo que he podido utilizar esa música para
I channel that rhythm and beat into when I'm jumping hurdles.
Como digo yo, y utilizar ese ritmo porque como las vallas de ritmo, bueno, he podido utilizar el ritmo de la música. Soy un fiel seguidor de todo tipo de música, de ahora moderna.
I love different types of music, and right now, I really love traditional Cuban music.
Por la música retro de la música cubana que estoy llevando eso.
One of the favourites for Olympic gold, it sounds like Robles could always find a new career as a dancer should things not work out on the track. Track and field is now centre stage. The 100 metres, pole vault, javelin and the rest. But for 2 days, the decathletes will rule the stadium. The overwhelming favourite is Eaton, the American who's just broken the world record. Challenging him will be another American star, TREY HARDEE. The 28-year-old trains 6 days a week in his determined pursuit of a gold medal. So it's no wonder that when he can, he takes refuge in his music.
I don't know a lot of people that don't like music, but I really enjoy it. I love listening to new music and you know, being introduced to new styles and new artists and new bands and stuff. And so that's a fun part of being in Austin, is that it's such a hip city and it's so fresh, and you know, I like to play music as much as I can. Kind of taught myself guitar and can bang stuff out on piano if I need to from time to time. You know, me and my buddy are trying to start a cover band here pretty soon. And he lives out of town, so we haven't really got a chance to practice that much together. But you know, it's just something to do off track to kind of distract me from where I'm at and what I'm doing.
And now it's time to hear from the fans. And today we ask, who will win the 200-meter sprint, Bolt or Blake?
U.S.A. Bolt, definitely. I think so, yeah.
Usain Bolt, he's the best.
Usain Bolt.
U.S.A. Bolt. We'll go do that.
If the number one Bolt.
Bolt.
U.S.A. Bolt.
Sporty News London Special signing off. We'll be back soon.